Oh, oh, oh. Tell me why I should believe you. Here's
Video,
no.
show you the video.
Oh, be quiet. Be quiet. You were not locked out.
Locked out.
No,
Honestly,
you weren't.
when he gave me, and to show the video, I have this. I apologize. I have no excuse.
You know what? I am not going to sit here and try to overtalk you because if you keep interrupting me, you're going to be going with my bailiff. You want to know what? You keep it up. What did I tell you? You think I'm kidding? Do you think I'm kidding?
This guy walked back into court acting like everyone forgot what happened last time. He's accusing his landlord of locking him out of the apartment, sticking to that same tired story. The wild part is he already got caught lying the first hearing, and now he's doubling down as if the record doesn't exist. He just cannot stop talking, and every sentence somehow makes things worse for him. You can see Judge Simpson trying to balance irritation and disbelief while listening to this unfold. Honestly, it's one of the most chaotic performances I've seen in a courtroom in a while. Let me know in the comments if you think he's actually convincing anyone here. Let's get into it and watch Judge Simpson break this down piece by piece.
Go ahead. What do you want to say?
Last time I was here, Your Honor, I was scared, and I lied to you.
Okay.
I wasn't honest. I went through this with Mr. McLaughlin, and I didn't when they wouldn't let me into my place. So I took the money.
Both sets of money?
Huh?
Both sets?
I took the money because I had no place to go, and I didn't know what to do. And I had medications, and I was out on the street having no family and friends. And he kept pressuring me to move out so that someone else would move in. And he kept sending me emails and texts that my security deposit was going down. I really didn't know what to do. And being not able to get back to my place where my stuff is, I was scared. I truly was. And I didn't want to admit that I was afraid or something like that. You know, I thought it may make me seem like I'm weak or something like that. I found out that it makes me seem like I'm weak by not being honest. And I apologize. Please forgive me.
So you voluntarily surrendered the apartment?
No, I didn't surrender the apartment. No, I couldn't get back in. They had already locked the doors. I couldn't get in. They're standing there. I couldn't get in.
So what are you claiming you lied about?
I accepted the $400.
Which $400?
There's only one.
Well, no. My understanding is there's two $400.
That's what they're trying to say.
Okay, so which $400 did you lie about?
A video that they have showing him giving me $400. This video.
From Mr. McLaughlin's agent.
Yeah.
You took that $400.
Yeah. They came down the bottom of the stairs and they gave it to me.
Okay.
I didn't want it, but.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on, Mr. Daniel. So you took that $400, and that was the $400 where you agreed to surrender the unit.
No, I didn't agree to surrender anything.
Then why were you getting the $400?
He told me, the gentleman said, "Daryl, listen, you might as well, have a place to stay in." And I agreed with him, the gentleman won't have me one. And I was like, I'm not signing anything. That's wrong. He's like, yeah. He said, I don't
So
I was frightened.
Daniels,
Yes, sir.
there's this meeting that takes place.
Yes, sir.
You're given $400.
Yes, sir.
Why did they give you the $400 if it wasn't to relinquish possession of it?
I wasn't relinquishing possession.
Okay.
I never agreed to this.
Okay. All right. Then why did you take the $400?
I didn't know what to do. I had no place to go.
What do you mean you didn't know what to do?
I had no place to go. And I don't want to stay on the streets.
Mr. Daniel,
Yes, sir.
what you're saying, it doesn't make any sense.
I made a mistake.
So, you need to start telling the truth.
I took it because I didn't have no place to go. I didn't have no money to get food to eat. I had medications that I had to have. And I didn't know
Daniel, you had a place. They said, so here's what you told me.
The door was locked. I was locked out. I didn't have keys to the place. The locks were changed. I had no way of getting in. And if you show the video properly, even the front door was boarded shut. It was extra cross with wood. I couldn't get in. The locks were changing, all that. I come around to the back, and there they are standing at the back door. And I'm like, listen, let me in. And they're like, no. And it's like, I panicked, I was scared, and it's like, no excuse. I do a lot of mental illnesses, mental things, and I thought that they were all coming at me anyway. They had broken into my home while staying there, and the tenants that stayed there, I told Mr. McLaughlin, he's like, so what you want me to do? And I was afraid, honestly. But I was afraid that I was afraid that I would react in a way that I wasn't supposed to. I didn't know what to do, honestly. I didn't. Truthfully, I didn't know what to do. And not thinking properly, and thinking that I would be smarter than them, accepting it and still coming and reporting against them for what they've done, that's why I thought. I've been truly, at the time, everything was happening, I was panicking and didn't want to go through it, didn't want to go on the streets, didn't know what's happening. And they offered money, and I said, okay. I thought I was being smart I apologize.
This whole stretch is pure chaos. He's rambling without taking a breath, apologizing for being dishonest, while stretching the truth again in the very same sentence. Then he says sorry for interrupting while cutting the judge off again. It's like he doesn't hear himself in real time. Meanwhile, Judge Simpson just sits there quietly, letting him talk himself in circles. You can almost tell the judge is mentally somewhere else, waiting for the moment he can finally step in. The way this guy loops back to the same excuses over and over feels like watching a character stuck in a glitch. Every explanation cancels out the one before it. If you've ever seen someone spiral like this in court, you know it's hard to look away. Let me know if you witnessed anything close to this level of nonstop rambling, because this one really stands out.
I didn't know what I was doing. I was very scared. I was trying to be able to come here and tell what they were doing to me that was wrong. Because I was already locked out. The locks were already changed. I thought I was sorry. I did. I apologize.
Mr. Daniels, what do you want me to do now that it's been determined, well, you've admitted that you've lied?
I was already, as I stated, the locks had already been changed. I was locked out. I wanted to be treated fairly, done right. But I conducted myself like they did.
Well, that's interesting. You want to be treated fairly because
I treated myself like it.
Well, quite frankly, this isn't about you because you came here on the date the hearing was set. Mr. McLaughlin was not here. You told me they had locked you out,
yes,
that you could not get back in your
yes,
premises,
yes,
and all of that, right?
yes,
That basically he had resorted to self-help.
yes.
What that led the court to do was to then set, but now I understand why Mr. McLaughlin wasn't here because you had surrendered the apartment.
No, the doors were already locked. The locks were already changed. The locks were already changed.
So then I show cause Mr. McLaughlin to come in. He files an answer. He files a response.
Yeah.
We are back here. You go and get legal services.
Yes.
Mr. Henry appears.
Yes.
And at that hearing, you continued to maintain that you were locked out.
Yes. Yes.
And specifically told me that you didn't take the $400.
I lied.
I know. We get that you lied. But that you didn't take the $400, that they locked you out, that then there wasn't this period in time afterwards.
Yes.
You got community mental health because of that to put you up.
Yes.
So other monies got paid on your behalf.
Yes. They did change the locks on the door, Your Honor. I couldn't get in. The locks were changed. I couldn't get in.
Tell me why I should believe you.
Truly, Your Honor.
What?
Not telling you the first time it came here, you shouldn't.
I shouldn't believe anything you are telling me. I do not believe.
I understand, but I couldn't go on after, sit back praying and think about it. And you've been honest with me, you've been fair with me all the time. And I couldn't
What I do.
tell you no lies. And I had to come tell you today and let you know that. I was just afraid, Your Honor. I was
Afraid of what?
I don't know, everything. I was locked out and the locks have changed already when they gave me the money. They're already changed. I'm locked out. And I thought I was based, I don't know. I'm supposed to say I was stupid. I don't say anything else, that might say what else can I say. But I was being honest, now I am. I like you.
You know something? Not only did you lie to me, you recall at the last hearing, I had my bailiff put Mr. McLaughlin under oath, and we put you under oath.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. McLaughlin maintained the same story that he basically had put in his written communication and what he had said. He didn't have everything with him. He said he had a video and wanted to make sure that he could bring it next week.
Mr. McLaughlin have not been honest.
Oh.
Listen, every time I called other people I was trying to move out of Mr. McLaughlin's place because I didn't like it there.
You surrendered possession. You surrendered possession of
No.
the premises.
No, sir.
Yes, you did.
No, sir.
Yes, you did. That's why you took the $400.
Your Honor, as I stated, the locks were already changed before they gave me that. The locks were already changed.
I don't believe you.
I know you would. That's why I have to tell you the truth. The locks were already changed.
You know something, Mr. Here's
Video,
no.
show you the video.
Be quiet.
Pardon?
Be quiet. You lied to this court when you came here, caused me to file an order to show cause, got Mr. McLaughlin in. Mr. McLaughlin had to file an answer to it, find all of that information, do all of that. You go to legal services, they in good faith, Mr. Henry decides to represent you because you're saying that you've been locked out of the premises. We get here, for the second time that you've been here, Mr. McLaughlin was only here the one time, but we all get here, put you under oath, you give me your story, the story you give me, you lied. Now, in that same time, you are also lying to Community Mental Health, who is paying to put you up as though you had been locked out.
I was.
You were not locked out.
Locked out.
No,
Honestly,
you weren't.
when he gave me, and to show the video, I go up the stairs. I'm beating on the door to get in. And I said to the gentleman, now they give me $400. The locks are already changed.
If that were the truth,
Yeah.
then why wouldn't you have told me that you got the $400?
Take a look at his attorney during this part. You don't even need commentary. The expression says everything. The attorney had already withdrawn. So now he's basically just observing the situation unfold. And the more this guy talks, the worse it gets. You can practically feel the secondhand embarrassment. He's repeating himself, circling back to the same claims again and again, insisting he was wrongfully locked out. But the simple version seems clear. He moved out money changed hands, and that should have been the end of it. Instead, he tried to reframe the situation into something it wasn't. Bringing a towel to court because you're visibly stressed doesn't exactly help the optics either. At some point, you have to accept the outcome and move forward. But watching him resist that reality is both uncomfortable and strangely fascinating at the same time.
I'm ashamed that I took it, because I had no place to go.
Why would you?
I apologize. I have no excuse. I have no excuse.
Your story
I was
just
hungry,
keeps
and I was
changing. Your story keeps changing.
I was hungry last year, and I had medication stuff that I didn't have, and I had no place to go. I had no family or friends. That's what I was saying. I had no place to go. As he shows the video, the door's already locked. The locks already changed. They've already changed the locks. The locks are already changed. And that gentleman come down and give me $400. The locks are already changed on the door. I couldn't get in.
Go ahead, you tell me everything you want to tell me.
That's all.
Because I don't want you to ever say I didn't give you a chance to tell me.
I told you everything. The locks were already changed on the door. When he came down, he gave me the $400, sir.
And I don't believe
And
you.
I took it.
And I don't believe you. I think that what happened here is you took the $400, voluntarily moved, which also then makes sense with what Mr. McLaughlin was saying and what he has in writing, that he agreed. You know what? I am not going to sit here and try to overtalk you, because if you keep interrupting me, you're going to be going with my bailiff. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. I'm not in an aggressive position. I'm not being that way. So, I'll leave it if you want me to. Sorry.
The reason you took the $400 is because you voluntarily surrendered the premises. That's what the court's going to find, that you did that. And that the court also believes that you took the additional $400 that was later on given to you. It all makes sense. That's why Mr. McLaughlin said, I will keep, and it's in writing in a text, that he would allow your property to stay there for a month. And then he gave you more money. And you're just taking money and then coming to court, causing everybody all kinds of problems.
I know how to do it.
Oh, no, you don't even have any idea.
I took once. Sorry.
You keep interrupting me, so I'm done.
I didn't take Roxy. I apologize.
I find that there was no lockout. I also find that he voluntarily surrendered the premises. Mr. Henry, I know this is embarrassing for you because you came here representing your client, believing that all of this had happened. I find you, and have found you, always to be an honorable attorney and always put good faith arguments. And you properly did the right thing once you determined your client was an absolute liar. And that is, you filed your motion to withdraw. So prior to entering what I'm entering, I'm going to grant your motion to withdraw. Find that it's surrendered. This case is dismissed, but you are entitled to possession of the premises. Oh, yeah. It's yours. He gave it up. You want to know what? You keep it up. What did I tell you? You think I'm kidding? Do you think I'm kidding? Then I'd suggest what you do is you turn around and you walk out, and don't say another word to me, because if you say another word to me, you're going to go with Officer Mahoney. Have a great day.
If this hearing left you mentally exhausted, you're not alone. From beginning to end, it felt like a cycle of the same arguments replaying on repeat. He genuinely seemed convinced that repeating the same claim would somehow change the outcome. Instead, it only chipped away at whatever credibility he had left. Meanwhile, the landlord can finally move forward without being dragged back into court over and over again. Judge Simpson maintained composure throughout. Even as the repetition continued, hearing the same line about altered logs so many times almost became surreal. It was frustrating, but there were moments where the absurdity made it hard not to shake your head. Let me know how many times you caught that line being repeated, because it felt endless. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy breaking this down, don't forget to support the channel.